G'day everyone, my name is Daniel Judd. Today I'm going to be talking about a game called Ludus Latrunculorum. Translating from Latin, Ludus Latrunculorum means the game of brigands. For short, it can be called Latrunculi or Latrones. The game was often played by Roman soldiers, and there have been archaeological finds from all over the territory controlled by ancient Rome, particularly in Britain. It seems likely that Latrones evolved from earlier games played in Greece and elsewhere, so it's a bit hard to trace when it actually started to be played by the Romans.
The game was played on a board that looked like this, but the size of the board varied. This board is 12 squares by 8 squares. The game was also often played on a board that was 8 squares by 8 squares, like a modern chessboard. Boards that were 8 boxes by 7 boxes have also been found. The rules and strategies were the same for each board size, and the Romans probably didn't mind what size board people used. I'm going to use a board that's 12 by 8 because, well, I want to. I also want to introduce some vocabulary here. Instead of talking about rows and columns, I'm going to talk about ranks and files. So the ranks are the rows going across the board, and the files are the columns going up and down the board. The two players set up their pieces so that they fill the first rank on their side of the board. Then they place their ducks in the second rank on the fourth file from their left. This will mean that the ducks is in a different spot for both players with most board configurations. By the way, in this case, ducks isn't the kid who did best in school at the end of year 6. Ducks means leader or commander. It evolved into the modern English word duke. All the pieces, including the ducks, move like rooks in modern day chess. So they can move as far as they want vertically up and down the files and horizontally across the ranks. If they're blocked by another piece, that's as far as they can move. They also can't come to occupy the same spot as another piece. By the way, capturing enemies, very different to chess. Capturing enemy pieces in Latrones is achieved using custodial capture. So let's say this black piece wants to take the white piece. Black moves so that he has one piece on either side of his intended victim. Then that piece is taken off the board. Note that white could move his piece here between these two black pieces and it would not be a problem. You have to move in order to take a piece. The goal of the game is to cripple your opponent's ducks. This is a little different to taking a normal piece. You have to do this by blocking him in on all 4 sides. So, from here, white can move his piece across and against the black ducks, which immobilizes him, and therefore white wins the game. You can also block a duck's in against the side of the board, or against the corners, or against your opponent's own pieces.
You need to think carefully about the strategy that you're going to use in this game, and think a couple of moves ahead. Good luck, and see you next time.